I want to be a civil engineer, and so I was able to get, I guess, a head start or at least some experience in the field, so when I go to college I'll have a little bit of background knowledge.
Getting her connected with Manny from Core Engineering, who's our civil consultant, was very important. I think it was super helpful for her. They were able to, like she said, connect and have those interactions and talk about the actual civil process, which we do review here, but most of what we do within this department is planning and zoning.
And he just talked me through all of his projects that he's worked on and just what to expect. And then Zach, he was able to go through each of the zones and gave a background or a history, and he was showing me all of the maps, and so it just they slowly built on everything, and so it wasn't they were just throwing stuff at me and I was confused.
She got to see kind of from the planning perspective how we're looking at these projects as not just how do they affect us today, but how will they affect us over the next 5 decades and for multiple generations to come, because the improvements that we make are multi-million-dollar improvements, and so they can't just work today. They've got to work for a long time, because we're not going to turn around and replace that stuff tomorrow.
I was able to conduct a survey for my school about what we want or what will bring in the youth, and so I was able to see a lot of our input or the high schoolers' input. People really want Chick-fil-A. I guess that was a very strong one. Another thing that people wanted was drive-in movie theaters, because I guess now, at least on social media, all retro and vintage stuff is kind of coming back in, and so I guess we saw a lot of that.
It's not every day that town staff hears from that age range, and those are the next generation of workers and really leaders in this community. And so to know what they want to see this community become is a new insight and very helpful.
And so it just helped me, I guess, solidify that I do want to do civil, just because I'm really interested in how they write out the plans. I think it's really fascinating. And I mean, I like math, and there's a lot of numbers in it, and so I guess it's just two of what I like put together.